How's it going, everyone? It is Liam Caddison here. It's episode number 10 of Season 3 for Charmed. Can't believe we're about to hit halfway point for the next episode for this season. No, I'm having a blast with Season 3 so far. It's just been very exciting, and the bar is definitely creaking up. In terms of the level of quality with this season. It's just been a really fantastic season thus far, so especially with all the conflict that's been going on, especially surrounding Cole / Balthazar. So yeah, and obviously that was explored in smaller doses in the last episode. Obviously you're not expecting things to be rushed with Phoebe's secrecy, but that is out the bag to Leo. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how Leo's going to handle the situation, because I'm already suspecting that there's going to be quite the kerfuffle when it comes to Piper finding out, especially Piper finding out, because, you know, this is, this is a big thing to kind of omit, isn't it? So, yeah, but it will be very interesting to see how things will roll by for the coming episodes. But yeah, really enjoyed the last episode so much, especially, you know, Piper-centric, so yeah. And as well as the fact that we had Dwight from The Office show up, so yeah, but it was a very exciting episode, especially with Tara possessing Piper's body, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. Not so much the whole, you know, temporarily killing Piper part, but wasn't as bad as Awakened. That's, you know, one crumb of comfort I can take out of that episode, I guess, compared to, you know, that episode. So yeah, why don't we get into this episode of Chopped? It's episode number 10 of season 3. Let's go.
Lives avoiding what bothers us. The only thing bothering me right now is that I cannot get this stupid song out of my head, right? So I really appreciate your concern.
It does drive you insane, to be fair. I've been in Prue's position so many times, and it's like, what is it? Is it the ice cream song?
You didn't say please.
Okay, that's not creepy. Oh, is that young... Oh. I do feel so bad, like, especially for Prue's childhood. She's had it rough. You think back to the P3H2O episode.
Yesterday, and she swore that she saw Victor
Bizarre
walking through the
Balthazar.
lobby.
As in Dad, Victor?
As in, we haven't spoken to him in a year, and yeah, he's probably in town, and he hasn't even bothered to call us. Yes, that would be the one. Now you see.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
wait, Carl hasn't seen him since what?
Believe me, after what I went through with Cole, if anyone understands that, it's me.
It's sort of not the same thing.
Well, maybe it is.
My feelings for our father are in the past, which means they really have no place in the
Oh.
present. So Justin gets penalized.
Is it the same kid? Oh no, it's a different kid.
Yeah, this is a little thing we like to call winter here. Why would a child want ice cream when it's this cold out? And
Yeah.
up and no
It's
one
winter.
touched?
What the
There
heck?
are no parents. So can
Then
I-
again.
Please, preferably standing still. What?
I mean, I
Where the
saw
heck
a few
brings
ice
the
cream
snow
trucks go around in
cone?
February,
We're in the middle of a
so...
conversation.
What the fuck? They all just decided to get... Okay. Oh, oh, wait, did she get abducted as a kid, Prue?
Definitely a way out. No powers, no powers, no powers. I'm not surprised, I'm not surprised, I'm not surprised.
Wait a second. What the heck's going on? He's like, wait, why are you here? What?
Okay.
Confuddled.
Something tells me he was not running from us.
Wait for me! Run! Help! She's not gonna make it.
Just gonna have to... Fuck. Ah! What the heckings?
I'm looking to meet someone.
Yeah.
Someone special.
Phoebe's available.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt your phone call to your...
Fiance. Very large, very jealous fiance.
Just flat out saying, I'm taken.
Yeah.
I'd like to hang out with your sisters too.
What the f... Wait, what?
Okay,
What?
You know
What-
what? I
what's
don't know
this-
what kind of kinky stuff you're into, but there's a club down the street you might be more comfortable in. They've got cages and rubber floors and a 3 for $2 special on Fridays.
I'm not looking for a club, Piper.
And I'm not
Okay.
interested, Caleb, at least.
Wait, did she just have a flashback of Shit.
What is it?
I saw you
Rescued
little.
by...
in this playground with Dad.
Okay, I'm going next. Okay, good, go.
Oh, Prue's gonna be left behind. Oh, no, maybe not. Okay.
Ari, come on, hurry up!
Ah, shoot. Why did you stand there,
Did you do it?
Oh, they're all... No!
Thank you.
Great. So, we fucked up unknowingly.
But there's a whole page dedicated to the ice cream man.
What?
Weird
Is
to...
mortal.
Yeah.
What? Do you remember when demons look like demons and innocents look like innocents? Wait, well, who changed the rules on us?
But if he's
Budget
mortal,
cuts,
what
right?
did he do?
Because he let us out.
He was-
Tried to save us.
Yeah, he was trying to get you.
That is
That's
all
why he was
true,
like, no,
literally.
what are you doing here?
Nothing doesn't discriminate, good or evil. Dad's in San Francisco. He's been here for the last 3 months. So it was him that your friend Kara saw.
Wait, is that...
And it was an email from him that I got yesterday.
I was gonna
that
say,
really
an
cares about.
old friend, which is a weird way to address her.
An instant.
Holy sherbets! That kid... What?
What you doing? Killing.
When would be a good time?
Help me.
What's his deal?
You got a phone call. It's in the office. Why don't I show you where that's at?
Okay. Do you mind if I ask you something?
What? He's weird.
You're just lucky no.
Well, would it be too much to ask for a hug?
He looks a bit different
Oh, baby, you have no idea.
to what I recall from last time we saw Victor.
Wow, what a place. This is yours, Piper? It's terrific.
Oh boy.
You must have been looking for a glass of water. Me.
And you saw
And
the
that
truck.
must have been when you heard it.
Oh.
The song.
I mean, I heard a truck drive by and stop a few doors down, but I didn't think anything of it. It was a nice big
Wouldn't.
truck. How was I to know?
Yeah.
I mean, when your grandmother found out, I had just brought Prue back, but being your father wasn't good enough. I mean, how could I ever protect you from something like that happening again when I didn't have the powers?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
So the book said the ice cream man.
Getting
was
a bit
mortal.
of layers there to Victor.
That's why he can go through the door and we.
As far back as you can remember, I've done very little right by you. I mean, if a guy, let alone your own dad, walks out on you once, maybe you give him a second chance. But if he appears to make a habit of it,
I never thought you left by choice, Dad.
thank you, Thea.
It's so conflicting amongst all the sisters in terms of how they regard
But
Victor.
there's nothing.
You can?
No, I don't need a hand. I don't need anything.
Still a very stiff atmosphere. Oh boy.
He pulled us in, but since he's still trapped inside, I'm guessing the only way in is through the exit.
The only way in is out.
All right, let's opening the door. Then just do it.
It's still a very surreal scenario for Victor, I guess.
Thanks for the advice.
Just doing my job.
It's almost here. You go first, okay?
I can be replaced. You can't.
No!
Oh, buddy.
Prue will be back. We gotta get out now.
It sucks,
You
but
didn't fail.
yeah.
The only way you fail is if you don't get back and do what he asked.
I mean, we know where it is.
It's in the junkyard.
Oh, should
Did
have
I
said
say
that.
all
Okay, so they know, but it's 3 of us versus 3 of them. We're even and bigger.
Yeah, but oh shit.
Bring reinforcements.
All that's left.
You haven't by any chance had a premonition that this is all gonna turn out okay, and you've just neglected to inform your kin?
Oh, don't do that.
Okay, I think they're
More,
surrounding us.
more reason why they're
Okay,
little
that's right.
shits.
Surrounded until they're all around us.
I got you.
Parallels are there. Oh.
Little time out, Missy.
Woo! Come on, V. Kids should be played with fire. Boom. Such a concept, though, isn't it? In regards to them just getting hypnotized.
I was lost, but until I was sure who you were, I couldn't just come out and say, hey, are you a charmed one? Because I need you to take me to my demon-catching truck. Speaking of which, I'm running kind of late as it is, so thank you. All of you.
He had such a very, very quirky atmosphere. I was wondering what his game was.
He's a wonderful man. Yes.
Well, still, I think I'll have a little chat with him sometime.
Don't.
Yeah.
Hey. Leo is a
I'm
good.
not saying goodbye.
Ooh. Wait.
I'm saying, see you soon, Dad.
Yeah. It's one of those like, this is not goodbye. It's see you later.
Okay. It's different now.
It is, isn't it? See you soon.
At least things are on a bit more of a benevolent matter for the sisters in regard, because obviously we saw him only once before in episode 3 of season 1, and there was kind of that, like, I'd say gut-wrenching conclusion with the whole tape and all of that and how he bailed. So at least things, well, not just are on better terms with, especially with Crew. Phoebe was all well and good in regards to Victor. But Prue, the biggest obstacle for Victor was trying to connect with Prue because she wasn't having any of it. So at least, well, not just are we mending a few bridges there, but it seems like we might be seeing a bit more of Victor because we, like I said, the only time we really saw him was like 2 seasons ago, or two and a half seasons, I would say, at this point. And they could do with that, really. I feel like, because obviously we've had bits and mentions of Victor and that kind of distance, especially from Prue, that like this can be very, very beneficial. And we're getting to we were getting a bit of knowledge about Victor, of course. In this episode, so a bit more layers to his character, so yeah, but yeah, it was a very, very interesting episode, especially with those kids, of course, and how that whole that tied into the whole ice cream environment, I guess, and Caleb as well. Like, he was really, like, I was like, what's his game? And then obviously had that kind of reveal at the end. So yeah, he was very, very quirky, and I'm just like for most of his scenes throughout this episode. So yeah, but yeah, interesting stuff. So I really thought it was kind of eerie, this episode, in certain aspects, because you had the kids being very, very, like, whenever it comes to evil kids and all of that, it's a very, very, like, eerie environment. It's like, get back. But not even that, really, because in the beginning we had a very, very eerie environment. I think with the fact that, you had that ice cream man who was taking children, it was giving you a very, very uncomfortable vibe, of course. So, yeah. But I really, really liked the twist that they did, that he was only just a messenger, really. I think for the for Leo's guys, he was just trying to abduct evil rather than an evil abducting kids, should I say? So yeah, and I really, really like the idea, of course, that the jingle is a very, very powerful way of trying to hypnotize these demons, like especially with like when it comes to kids in general, they hear an ice cream van and you know, their ears come to life and all of that. So like especially if you know, you can afford to get an ice cream and all of that, because some parents will be like, no, you're not getting an ice cream, especially before, you know, you have dinner, tea, whatever it is. So yeah, no, it is a very very great way of trying to blend in that kind of real worldness with of course the supernatural, especially with the kids being very very evil. So yeah, but it was like I said, a nice twist on things, because it is very very like it does create, it does keep that very eerie environment, because like I said, there is of course that scenario where you've got kids kidnapped by a stranger, especially with the fact that it was parked in an alley and all of that. Like I was thinking, is this going to be a very uncomfortable episode or whatever? And it kind of was, but not in the way that I thought it was going to go, because there is just something very, very eerie when it comes to kids being evil and menacing and all of that, especially with when you incorporate the supernatural into things. So yeah, but yeah, I am really, really glad that they kind of subverted, because I did feel like when Prue and Phoebe were in the playground, I did feel, I don't know, I kind of got a very, very erratic vibe. Like, maybe he is being controlled or whatever. Maybe he is being forced to do this against his will, etc. Maybe he was a kid that grew up in the playground, and yeah. But no, he was, in the overall thing was, he was just trying to help, assumingly Leo's people, considering the fact that Caleb took the mantle of the Ice Cream Man. Yeah, so and to be fair, we did have like I am guessing that oh, okay, I am guessing that I did have a feeling that Caleb was going to be affiliated to the White Lighters as well. Like, I don't know. There seemed to be a very, very interesting vibe with his character. Like, when he approached, like, I don't know, there was a level of quirkiness, and I was thinking, okay, he is more than just someone who is trying to, you know, attain the unattainable and trying to, you know, well, chase after Piper or whatever, because, you know, Piper's spoken for and all of that. And there was quite a few quirkiness to his characters, to his characterization. So I guess it would make sense that he would take the mantle of the Ice Cream Man, and he would basically, you know, especially with how Leo was palling around with him and all of that, like come towards the end of the episode, like you did have an idea that there was some kind of pact going on. So yeah, he's taking he is taking the realms of being a White Lighter, well, being a messenger for the White Lighters, should I say, words. Because there has to, I guess there has to, with the fact that that role was vacant, so there has to be someone who will take in the reins, really. So yeah, but I would like to see more of Caleb, to be fair. I mean, there is the chance we're probably not going to see him again, but I really, like, he really gave me a very, I don't know, interesting atmosphere in regards to his, like, he was very, very fun to enjoy. Like, he was very, like, it was very interesting when he, whenever he approached Piper and all of that, because he did confuddle the mind of it. Because he was like, what's your game, buddy? So yeah, but no, he's now the new Ice Cream Man. So, which is a very, very, like, when you put it like that, it is a very, very interesting title, isn't it? When it comes to dealing with the supernatural, you are the Ice Cream Man. So yeah, very, very interesting stuff. But yeah, it was also very great to delve into Victor, because we did see him before in, like I said, season 1. And things were, of course, a bit frosty, but I did get a bit more of a better atmosphere in regards to Victor in this episode compared to when he last appeared. And yeah, I am. It is very, very interesting how we're getting layers in regards to not just why I guess he departed from the Hallowell sisters' lives, but also you're getting a bit of a stronger connectivity. I mean, obviously, the past still does sting, and it's not something that is going to be water under the bridge for Prue. So yeah, but. It was really, really nice to have Prue and Victor's relationship be on the up in this episode. And not just that, though, but with how things ended, there is a lot more hope on the horizon. Whereas in that episode way back in season 1, yeah, it was just another punch to the stomach, wasn't it? So, yeah, but... it is really, really great that Victor is we might be getting a few more appearances from Victor, like, dotted around. I'm not obviously expecting him to, be in as many episodes as, like, what, Dan would be in. Like, he would, miss a couple or whatever, but he would be there constantly. I expect him to see him, like, maybe one episode in, like... episode 40, for example, and then we'll wait a bit for episode 19 or whatever like that. Since he's saying, I might be, here and there, but my base is where I'm working at. It's based around here, so it's a little acknowledgement to the people watching that we're gonna be seeing a bit more from Victor. So as well as of course the Hallowell sisters as well. So but it was really, really great. Like, especially in regards to like I said, learning a bit more about Victor's past and of course trying to mend that bridge, because we've had over the course of the past couple of seasons, especially with Prue, her acknowledging that kind of burnt feeling that she's she's gotten from Victor. So yeah, and it was also really, really nice for him to help out as well, especially how the non-magical factor of him was very, very fundamental in terms of saving Prue, especially when it came to the past and all of that. So yeah, but it was just very, very great to see how things came about with... I definitely feel like this was a bit more of a better episode for Victor's personality, I guess you could say, compared to the other episode, because especially with the fact that you weren't really sure where your feelings lied with Victor, because of course you had the double of Victor, you had those creatures that could blend and all of that, and we never really, I mean, this was still early days and we never really knew anything really about Victor. We kind of got a bit of an idea with this episode though, but not just that though. With Victor there is of course that damage, but I feel like you could see with this episode he's tried to repair the bridge as best as he can. Yeah, he can't undo the past and all of that, but he can try to make tomorrow better, if that makes sense. So, yeah, and yeah, it's just really really great that Prue is finding a bit of hope, because obviously we know that she is the more less pleased with Victor out of the sisters, but I feel like this is important for her. With Phoebe, we know, it's all hunky dory and all of that, and that I didn't think it. Well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't think the email was from Cole, but with that revelation that it was from Victor. You do. I guess it's to disguise things, just in case, Prue is around her and all of that. So you're going to title your message an old friend, because it could be anyone. If you titled it, hey, it's Dad, then Prue's going to, imagine if Prue sat beside you and all of that, and she wouldn't be too pleased. And Victor knows deep down that his relationship with Prue is going to be the most challenging obstacle to overcome in terms of fixing that relationship. But it seems like there is a bit of hope on the horizon now. So, you know, that's all well and good. But yeah, pretty great episode. Very sinister from what you, I guess, initially thought it was going to entail. And then, you know, it's still got a bit more sinister towards the true revelation with the kids. So yeah, it's always something about, you know, evil kids. Yeah. But yeah, great episode. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time.